We are here, we are here, we are here. What is an amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Fams and friends will prosper. Look up for business. Okay, guys, we are marking up EUR, HUF. Look at what's going on in the market. We are on a monthly time frame. We're going to identify the last candle in the market. We have a bullish candle. The last candle is a doji. We do the current candle like it's about to engulf the previous candle, so that market could be shooting up higher for that uptrend. We're going to identify that. We're going to see if we can identify that in the lower time frame. So overall structure, that market, see that market pushed up once, came back down to a bottom, pushed up twice, came back down, pushed up third time, came back down. Did a double bottom here, and the market pushed up. So below price, let's see what's going on. We have highest highs in this area here. So we have highest high here. Okay, so we want some of these candles break these wicks. Okay, so once that price break that highest high area, that crawl line I've created, we know it's breaking up the new highs. Definitely if it closes out. Price action goes down. We're looking for price to head over to this low. Over here. And then right in the middle, we can clearly see we have a midpoint. Right in the middle. Let's take a look at what's going on. Market, we can see below price, we do have that W, that first leg, second leg, third leg. Market pushed up with that fourth leg. Retest that midpoint, the second to last candle, market push up from there. We got to figure out what's going to go on. So let's head down to the weekly time frame. So we can clearly see that W formation right in front of us. So we see that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, got the retest or double retest. Then market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice. So that's already an average of two. That's already two pushes. Majority of times, an average of 3 up to 4 pushes that can push that market down. So we got to figure out what's going on here. On the weekly time frame, this current candle is a doji, which is shown as a weak candle. So we need some type of candle to engulf this area here for that market to push up, or for that market to push down. If not, that market will be doing what? Consolidating sideways. So I'm working on a time frame to see if we can figure out what's going on in that market on the weekly time frame. Headed down to the daily. So if we look at below price, we create that midpoint, another midpoint in the middle. We can see that price broke up to a high, came back down to a low, pushed back up to a high, came back down. So this area here, we got some type of a double or triple bottom in this area here. Market retest. So to the low, I got double bottom retest. Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice. On this daily candle, this is a huge engulfing pattern candle showing that the market could push all the way up to this resistance line that we created. And there's also another one above that as well. So we need a full breakout. Because price is sitting, because the price body wick is sitting on this area of that high, we don't know if that market's going to break out. So we're going to see if we can find some identification that the market's going to break out this resistance for it to go up further. If not, that market could be capping itself off in this area here. It'll be working its way back down for a second retest, or maybe not. Maybe it just may come out of midpoint. We don't know yet. So we're going to try to see if we can identify what's going on, see if we see any trades. Headed down to the 4. Okay, so we can see, let me go back to the daily. Okay, so we can see that on the 4-hour market did, broke that lowest low that we created, came back to that midpoint, and then below price action, we did receive about 4 pushes to the bottom. Okay, so we see 4 spikes, 1 spike here, another spike here, third spike here, final spike here will push that market up. So we come in, market's price action is coming from a quadruple bottom was pushed up, so we got an engulfing pattern. Market pushed all the way back up to a high, looking very good. And then we can clearly see market price and the second last candle is sitting at a high, so we don't know what's going to happen. So it's some type of side-by-side candle showing that the market is consolidating in a lower time frame. If we get this red candle on this 4 hour to break below the second to last candle, the market is dropping down. If not, it could just be an area of consolidation, or you may have to wait for a second candle to form to push that market down. But so far, it looks like an area of consolidation. So we will look and see if we can see what's going on in the market, or the market's going to break up to go back up. We don't know. So headed down to 3, we see a double top, and market's like it's working its way down. Second to last candle is an engulfing candle, which showing that it did engulf the third candle, showing that market's pushing down. And the first one looks very dominant for a push down as well. So market looking like it's headed back down. I don't know how far. If you think about putting another midpoint on this 3 hour, the market could bounce here and come right back up. So have to let this market finish doing what it's doing. And we got a long wick third to that last candle. So something's going on in this area here. Okay, so get down to the 2. Okay, so we could just see price touch the top, coming back down. You got some extended candles, maybe one or two extra candles as well. Headed down to the 1, now we see that market spiked up once, came back down, market spiked up twice, came back down, market spiked up 3 times, came back down, dropped all the way back down. On the 1 hour time frame, we received a triple top. Okay, after the triple top, we received a double retest in this area here, and then that market looked like it's going to push down. Okay, so you identify what's else going on with the market. Market does like it's working its way down for that downtrend, but you can see that it's still on that midpoint, so it can still create that momentum to come up. So it's not a full downtrend; it's actually area consolidation, because that market came back to that midpoint that we did create just now. So that market can still bounce up that and go up. But if it breaks that midpoint as we just created, we know it's going to break and retest, head back down to that next level. Okay, but currently market's in a consolidation on the 45, also on the 30. Market candles has extended on the 14, same as well. Market is extending sideways, consolidation. Same as the 5, got some long wicks in the market. Look like a major area of support. So we can see that market end up pushing up maybe like twice we see here. And we get that 1 push down, 2 push down, came back to the midpoint, tried to break out. Did not happen. Ended up touching that midpoint, dropping right back down to that low. But there's like a major area of support so far. So we see multiple spikes down. The market spiked down once with that red candle, just the white one going back up. Push down again, white one coming back up. Push down again, white one's coming back up. So overall, this is another triple bottom, and we got this side-by-side candles. The last active candle on this 5 minute is if it closes out, this market could push down to further, because we do see that engulfing. We may have to wait to the second or third candle to form after that, because we do see that price action candle, last candle in the market, is sitting right on our support line. So we don't know if that's going to break for sure. So we have to wait for that market to drop down a little further to see if it's going to drop, because this market has to support. If it was a breakout, then it would have been the idea that the market may drop. But looking at this, and it's touching our support line to a T, and it hasn't broken these wicks here, that market could just create that momentum and come right back up. Okay, not completely in that downtrend until you see market breaking our resistance. Headed down to the 3. Huge consolidation sideways, so we can see that market consolidating sideways, bounce, 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 bounce. Head down to the 1. Same as well, huge consolidation sideways, a whole bunch of wicks. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. EUR, HUF. Very important information, guys. Please review and study Forex pattern cheat sheet. Understand Forex patterns in the market, what direction we're going to go into. Very important information, guys. Please review breakout and retest strategy. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention.